6 months from now that your life would be drastically altered, where you're feeling so incapable of doing your day-to-day stuff, almost bedridden. How would you prepare for that? Let me tell you my story. Last year, I got so indescribably sick. As I went to modern medicine doctors, all the doctors could not figure out how to diagnose me, what was happening in my body. It was very difficult and discouraging until I went the holistic route, where I met a naturopath doctor and was able to use holistic medicine to help me heal. Now, the only problem was I was left with a bill that I couldn't handle. In modern medicine, health insurance mostly covers medicine, whereas in holistic medicine, it's not seen as needed, and most of the time isn't covered by health insurance. This is a problem for people like me who have stories like this, who I know of. Now let me tell you why this should change. First off, naturopaths are very accredited doctors, as they go a very similar route to modern medicine doctors, going to a college or university, learning things like inorganic chemistry, biology, organic chemistry, all the pre-med courses. Then they have to get approved to a naturopath institute, where they spend 4 more years taking on classes like anatomy, biology, some of which are already studied, and also doing clinical training. Second, they really focus on the underlying symptoms. How many times have you gone to the doctor where you tell them of your symptoms such as nausea and you're prescribed something to help your nausea? Holistic medicine goes an entirely different route to say, what is happening within the body that is causing this? Because of my story, we were able to look at my blood and to understand the things that were in my body causing all of these symptoms. And because of that result, my naturopath was able to help me to find herbs, vitamins, and minerals specific to what my body needed. Third, it's expensive. Like I talked about earlier, coming home with a bill that was something I did not want to have to pay. For example, I did a therapy. It's called hyperbaric oxygen therapy, where it ultimately increases your white blood cells. And for my kind of condition, I had to go 25 to 40 sessions just to help get it under control. And one session cost $250, ultimately resulting in over $10,000 for these mere treatments, the minimum amount. Now, modern medicine is something that can be accredited as well. Indonesia International Institute for Life Sciences says modern medicine was built around the model of running tests on sick patients to determine which drug or medical procedure would best deal with some illness in the form of cancer or other heavy clinical diagnoses. Modern medicine has a part to play. But according to Peter Gochi, who is a co-founder of the Cochrane Collaboration, in an article from The Guardian says, or he estimates that prescribed medicine is the 3rd most common cause of death. Now, these are very different things to think about here. And what I want to say here ultimately is I believe in medicine, and that it's important to have both sides, because every patient is different. And so I want to rise above this and tell you about a petition that you can enter into. At change.org, there's a petition called Health Insurance to Cover Natural Medicine. This is one step to helping us all feel a little better and for us to have the choice to choose how we do medicine and make it easier for those of us who have a hard time with modern medicine.